human immune system functions as a highly developed method by which humans rid their bodies of invaders called pathogens. These pathogens can be viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protists that cause a variety of diseases and illnesses. Cooper is our invading pathogen. To trigger an immune response, a pathogen must first pass through the line of non-specific barriers such as skin and mucus. For the purpose of our video, we made the door represent the skin. The pathogen had to initially pass through the door before it could try to infect the cell. This is a foreign invader. It wants to infect the cell and spread throughout the body.
This pesky skin and mucous membrane, I can't fit in. I thought I was the best pathogen alive.
Next, the pathogen encounters non-specific patrolling cells called leukocytes. They are cells which include neutrophils, natural killer cells, and macrophages, destroy foreign invaders without identifying them. Sam is a macrophage policeman who stops a criminal regardless of whether he identifies them.
Oh nice, I got past the skin membrane. Hey, who are you?
This is a non-specific patrolling cell called the leukocyte. It is a phagocytic white cell that indiscriminately attacks foreign invaders. These are also called on to destroy pathogens that are tagged with antibodies.
I'm a phagocyte, you're not touching the cell.
If a pathogen is able to maneuver past these phagocytes, then it triggers the true immune system, which is made up of B and C cells. These are called lymphocytes. The humoral response can either be triggered by helper T cell, a regulation of the immune system, recognizing an antigens of a foreign invader that has been engulfed by a macrophage, or by a B cell directly responding to the antigen of a foreign invader. Antigens are like cellular name tags that B cells can recognize and respond to. Once a pathogen is recognized, two types of B cells begin to replicate. The first type, plasma cells, release antibodies that bind to the antigens to the pathogens. These antibodies are like handcuffs that tag the pathogens for destruction by a leukocyte. Quinn is our B cell, who shoots the robbing pathogen with a DOT antibody.
Time to infect. Macrophage sleeping on the job.
I'm a B cell, you can't get by me.
This is the B cell. It is the primary operator in the humoral immune response, as it tags free-floating pathogens with antibodies to signal for destruction.
Would have thought.
This allows Sam to spring to action and destroy the invader. The other type of cell are memory B cells. The cells remember the invader for future infections.
And that's my antibody.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody.
Sometimes a pathogen will successfully infect a cell, triggering the cell-mediated response. Maggie is our helper T cell who is taken hostage by our pathogen Cooper. As with the humoral response, this may or may not include the activity of the T helper cell. Upon recognition, two types of T cells are produced. The first are cytotoxic or killer T cells. These attack the infected cells and destroy them by secreting perforin protein. This causes apoptosis or cell death. Samantha is our killer T cell. She destroys both Maggie and Cooper, eliminating the threat of the infected cell. The other type of memory T cells, which, just like memory B cells, remember the invader.
And they're always glad you came.
This is a cell. It is in danger.
We can't risk all the money in the bank for this one cell.
But don't you want to save this beautiful cell?
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
The secondary immune response occurs when a pathogen enters the body for the second time. The immune response is stronger and more rapid because the body can more quickly mobilize due to the presence of the memory B and T cells. In our video, Cooper enters the cell a second time after his wanted sign is up. The cell is ready to respond quickly because the memory cells, Quinn and Sam, eliminate the threat.
Hey, we know who you are.
I feel like we're So it is important to understand human immunity in the large scope of evolution. We evolved adaptive immunity through millions of years of evolution, shaped by mutations and natural selection. Natural selection operates because of differential of survival between organisms. Organisms that have a mutation that gives them a better chance of surviving and reproducing will pass these mutations to their children. Eventually, a trait will be present in the entire population, such as the case with human immunity systems. Foreign invaders pose a threat to our chance of survival, so an adaptive immune system that can respond quickly and efficiently to a variety of pathogens is a trait or a collection of traits that has been adopted by all humans.
We could, but
The end.
not if we should.
Take me